the Sporting Express with me and Stu. What do the viewers really do? And the opinions too. All about the Sporting Express with me and Stu. What do the viewers really do? And the opinions too. All about the Sporting Express with me and Stu. What do the viewers really do? And the opinions too. All about the Sporting Express with me and Stu. What do the viewers really do? And the opinions too. All about the Sporting Express. All about the Sporting.
Hello, welcome to Project Express
This is Stuart.
with Lee.
How are we doing, Lee? Good man, good man. Right, we got there eventually. About 20 attempts to do an intro video, but bloody hell, we got there. Right, anyway, serious business, serious to talk about, Lee. As you know,
Yep.
got a soft spot for West Ham,
Yes.
and I wanted to talk a bit about what happened with West Ham and Julian Lopetegui, or should I say Lopetegui, sorry. But he's a flop, hasn't it? You know, West Ham are terrible.
Yeah.
We watched that game yesterday along with Leeds game. We had one game on Leeds Leeds, and one game on West Ham. And honestly, Lee, I've never seen West Ham look so poor.
No.
Even now, I'm not saying that they should get Moyes back, but even under Moyes last season, when they were getting beaten quite convincingly, you could see a pattern. You could see a style of play. You could see what were trying to happen at West Ham. But under this manager, I mean, he's had 11 games now in Premier League, plus the cup matches. He's had all pre-season, and there's still no change for West Ham fans.
Yeah.
And I feel for him. I really do, because you'd expect to see something from this West Ham team. You'd expect to see some, 160 million in summer.
Yeah.
Brought in these players. You know, you've got during in games. You've got Kudos losing his head. He got sent off for Tottenham. That ain't Kudos. That ain't what Kudos is all about. Kudos is all about playing with a smile on his face. You know, you've got Alvarez getting sent off twice now this season. He's been sent off. The team just looks so disarray. It looks in disarray, and it's a worry for West Ham fans. Now there's an international break now, and after this, the next two games they've got Arsenal, they've got Newcastle. I just can't see him getting anything out of them two. I really can't. Do you know what I mean? And look, Lopetegui's record, when you look at it, let's share screen. If you look at Lopetegui's record here, right, he's had 13 matches. He's been in charge 132 days, so he's had plenty of time at West Ham. Yeah. Won 4 games, he's won 3, but he's lost 6. He's used 23 players in games, with subs and stuff. Now, people are saying that he gets his subs right in the second half, when he makes his subs.
Yeah.
My argument would be, why is he getting the team right from the beginning, rather than having to wait till half time and then make changes? Don't understand that, right? His points per game is 0.15. Yeah. If you look at when he were at Wolves, his points per game were 1.3. You look when he were at Seville, his points per game were 1.85. Real Madrid, they must have their manager, their owner must be holding it when they set Lopetegui on 1.43. Spain manager, 2.4 team he had with Spain. Players he had to pick from. Porto, when they were manager, 2.24. It all started going wrong. I think when he left, when he come to Premier League with Wolves, and then West Ham, of course. So if I were Sullivan, who's the one to blame for all this, he will have employed him. Remember, Tim Steidten didn't even want this manager.
No.
the fans didn't want this manager.
Mm.
There were a petition going out before. There's a petition saying I didn't want this manager, did fans.
Mm.
Now, look, as you know, I've been around West Ham community for a number of years now, right? And the one thing I'm getting from the West Ham community is they aren't bothered about, winning accusations of winning trophies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Their sole priority is for the team to show hard work, dedication, commitment, and giving it all for that West Ham shirt.
Yeah.
Right? And all the fans want to see is all of them I've just listed, as well as put a team playing a good football.
Yeah.
What don't roll over. They want to see the teams give everything. But they can take losing games, but what they can't take is losing games in this manner.
Yeah.
And I think this is the problem, you see, and it's so easy to say, get rid of Lopetegui, which I think they should do personally.
Yeah.
But the problem is Sullivan's still the man who's who's picking his managers, who's getting the say in who comes in and who goes out and stuff like who comes in. Nothing's going to change unless you let your sporting director do his job. Now, apparently, I think Nick said it on Claret and Booze that he thinks that Steiner's going to go by end of season if he don't get sacked before, right? But what is the point of having a sporting director there if you, the owner, is not willing to let him do his job? The whole point of a sporting director is to bring in the players, to bring in the manager. Otherwise it's not going to work because you've got Steiner who wanted this manager who couldn't get this manager, so Sullivan went over his head and got in this Lopetegui guy instead of Almiron.
Yeah.
You've got Sullivan bringing in Somerville. You've got Lopetegui wanted Kilman. You've got different people wanting different things.
Yeah.
All the same roof, and that's why it's not working. I think they aren't working in tandem. They're working against each other. You're getting all these messages coming outside and saying stuff through his people. That's then you've got Sullivan saying stuff to his people to get it out into media. And then no one's responsibility. They're shifting the blame to everybody else, and I think that's where the problem is. They need to get intended. They need to find a way of working together, even if they get rid of Lopetegui, which I think is going to go eventually. Right? They get rid of Lopetegui. They have to. If Tim Steiner is still the technical director, he has to put his foot down and say, "Look, if you want this to work, you have to let me do it.
Yeah.
You have to let me do it my way. Otherwise, it's never going to work."
No.
Do you know what I mean? So, what would you do, Lee? What would you do about Lopetegui?
I don't know.
Would you keep him or would you sack him? I mean, if you look at the results, Lee, if you look at the table, I should have done that actually. Let me get you the table. Look, this is how bad it's been for West Ham at the moment. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just going to get the table up for Lee to look at so he can see what's going on. Right, so let me. I can share screen when I'm doing this, Lee. Can't I?
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah,
so West Ham are in 14th, right? But let me share screen and then people can see it, right? So West Ham are here. I mean, West Ham are 14th, yeah. They're on 12 points. They're not going to get relegated. But look at this, Lee, right? They bet Ipswich 4-1. They lost to Tottenham 4-1. They beat Man United 2-1, where Man United called them chances in first half. Remember, Man United should have been out of mind. But they were lucky in that they got that dubious VAR penalty. Yeah. and then they lost in Forest.
Yep.
And then they 2-0 yesterday with Everton.
Yeah.
So what would you do now? I mean, West Ham's right. Remember, they've spent 3 seasons in Europe,
Yeah.
right? At the moment, from even European places, right? So the 6 points. Oh, they're 6 points off Fulham, who was 7th.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? So what would you do, Lee? Would you keep Lopetegui or get rid of Lopetegui?
I'll get rid of him.
You get rid of him.
Yep.
But is anything going to change just to get rid of him?
Probably not.
You see what I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Sullivan changes. They're going to have this same problem. It's going to be a vicious cycle when it goes round and round and all over again. And you're bringing in a manager now, right? Yeah, he's got 2 weeks to work with players with international break.
Yeah.
Right? But after that, they've got bloody Newcastle and Arsenal. You know, it's tough, mate. It's really, really tough.
Mm.
You know, so but I'm like you. I'd get rid of Lopetegui.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think, chat, guys. Would you keep Lopetegui or would you sell Lopetegui?
Mm.
But I think I know what the answer is going to be
Mm.
by watching, you know, what people have been saying and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, have you got a short to add, Lee?
No.
No?
No.
Right, well, look, guys, thank you very much for watching the Sporting Express with Lee and Stu.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to say. We're hoping you to say Lee then. Lee and Stu, hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching it. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for being patient for us to come back. But we're going to start making little mini videos now. So to start us off, and then we'll crack it, you know, as we go along. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this edition of Sporting Express. You've been brilliant. You know, thank you for all kind comments you made on this last video, what this intro video what we did. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. There's only one thing left to say. It's a goodbye from me. Take care, guys. Look to yourselves. Enjoy the outro.
Everyone's welcome, including you, your views.